Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's session, we are taking chapter 1 of recently launched Excel 2022 course. I will guide you through this video step by step, making it easy for you to follow, and you can run your assignment by watching this video. You can contact me for your assignment, exam, quizzes or complete course through my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my PC screen. I can do all online courses, accounting, finance, math, Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Assess, and many more courses. Let's start our assignment to solve it step by step. First, we will enable editing. Okay. Title of assignment is Exp22 Excel Chapter 1 Cumulative Assessment Variations. Here is project description. You can see your project description to get idea about your project. Now moving on question number 1. Question 1 is that start Excel, download and open the file name Exp22 Excel chapter 1. Exp22 Excel chapter 1 cumulative assessment variation training. Grader has automatically added your last name to beginning of the file name. Basically in this question we will have to download Excel workbook from Pearson IT Lab dashboard. I have also downloaded this file from my Pearson IT Lab dashboard. You can download this file easily from your Pearson IT Lab dashboard. You can see this file. I have downloaded this file from my Pearson IT Lab dashboard portal. First we will enable editing. Okay. Now moving on question number 2. Question number 2 is that use find and replace to find teacher and replace it with education. Your organization provides a discount to educator. However, the worksheet contains wording that need to change the education. Use find and replace to find teacher and replace it with education. Basically in this question we will find and replace, find all occurrences. Okay, you can copy this teacher and moving on Excel workbook, click on find and select, click on find teacher, find and replace them with education. You can copy this education and moving on Excel workbook, find teacher and replace with education, click on replace all done. We made 3 replacements, then press OK, then close it. Okay, now moving on question number 3. Question number 3 is that check the spelling of the worksheet and correct the error. Basically in this question we will have to check the spelling of worksheet. Okay, moving on Excel workbook, click on for check the spelling error, click on review tab, then click on spelling, then click on change all, then again click on change all. Spell check complete. You are good to go, then press OK. This is done. Now I have done 3 questions of this assignment. Now moving on question number 4. Question number 4 is that delete the row containing the charting basic workshop. Okay, basically in this question we will have to delete the row that containing the charting basics workshop. Moving on Excel workbook, charting basic workshop is here. Click on row 8, right click on this and delete this row that contains charting basic workshop. Okay, now moving on question number 5. Question number 5 is that the Excel analytics and forecasting training course field and you open another course. Insert a new row between the big data foundations and data mining row. Copy row 5 and paste it on the empty row. Change the dates to June 7, 2024 in this range C7 to D7. Enter 11 in cell G7 and 10 in H7. Basically in this question we will have to insert a new row between big data foundation and data mining. Okay, we will have to insert a new row. Moving on Excel workbook, big data foundation and data mining. Click on big data click on data mining row 7, right click on this row and click on insert. Okay, new row will be inserted between big data foundation and data mining. Copy row 5 and paste it onto empty row. Okay, click on row 5, right click on this and copy this, and then paste it into empty row 7. Okay, change the dates June 7, 2024 in the range C7 to D7. First we will select this range. Moving on Excel workbook, enter this range. Okay, this range will be entered, and then now we will change this date June 7, 2024. Okay, enter this range. Okay, date will be changed in this range. Okay, enter 11 in cell G7 and 10 in cell H7. Moving on Excel workbook, enter 11 in cell G7, 11 in cell G7. G7 is change this data 11 and then press enter. Okay, then 10 in cell H7. Moving on Excel workbook, click on H7 and then enter 10. Okay, this is done now. I have done 5 questions of this assignment right now. Now moving on question number 6. Assigning a code to each workshop provides a reference number. You will use 6 to indicate the 6th month, June, and 001 for the first workshop. Tab 6-001 in cell A5. Use autofill to complete the range is 6 to A10. First we will copy this data and then moving on Excel workbook, click on cell A5. You can tap or paste here 6-001 in cell A5 and then use autofill to complete the range is 6 to A10. Use autofill. Okay, double click on this or you can scroll down A10. This question is completely done right now. Total question of this assignment is 26. Now I have done 6 questions of this assignment right now. Now moving on to question number 7. In question number 7, instead of displaying dates such as 6/3/24, you want to display date as 6/3/2024. Format the dates in the range DEC5 to D10 with short date format 3/14/2012 from the type list. Okay, let's again this question. Format the date in the range C5 to D10 with short date format. Moving on Excel workbook, first we will enter this range. Okay, now click on home tab, click on number group and click on home tab and then click on number group, click on dates, short dates format. You can see this, it will be apply, short date format will be apply here. Now moving on question number 8. Okay, question number 8 is that insert a column to right of the end column. Tab hash of days in cell E4. You can copy this name hash of days. Okay, first we will insert a column right of end column. Moving on Excel workbook, right of end column, right click on this and then click on insert. Column will be inserted and then tab in cell E4 hash of days. Okay, moving on question number 9. Rows 3 contains hash of attendance and gross revenue main heading. Centering these headings over these respective subheading will help clarify the details. Merge and center the cell H3 and I3. Merge and center the range J3 to JL3. Okay, first we will merge and center the cell H3 to I3. H3. For margin center, okay, margin center this range, and second range J3 to L3. You can select this range, copy this range and enter range in range area, and go to home tab, and here is margin center this range. Okay, now moving on customer 10. Customer 10 is that applying a cell style will improve to appearance of the heading on row 4 in additional wrapping and centering the text in the heading cell will further improve to appearance of the worksheet. For the range A4 to L4, apply good cell style, wrap text and center horizontally. First we will select this range. Basically in this question, first we will select this range and then we will apply good cell style, wrap text and center horizontally. Moving on Excel workbook, enter this range and range area. Okay, click on home tab and then go to the cell style. Is here you can see the cell style. Click on cell style, select good cell style, wrap text and center horizontally. Moving on Excel workbook, click on home tab and click on wrap text. Okay, and go to the alignment tab is here and center horizontally alignment. You can see this I have done. Okay, now I have done 10 questions of this assignment. You can see I have done this course for my other students. I will provide you A+ grade. Please contact me for your course help, your assignment help, your exam help. You can see this grade. I have done this course for my other one student and he got A+ grade. You can see these grades. Okay, now moving on. Question number 11. Question 11 is that you are ready to calculate the number of days for the workshop. In cell E5, enter a formula to calculate the number of days for the first workshop. Add 1 to the result to include the total number of days, include the start and end dates. The result may display in the date format. Copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. Basically in this question we will have to enter a formula in cell E5 to calculate the number of days for the first workshop. Okay, for calculate the number of days for first workshop, moving on Excel workbook, and then we will enter a formula in cell E5. First we will enter is equal to and then D5 end dates set from C5 start date into plus 1. Okay, you can see this hash of days will be here. The result may display in format. Copy the formula to the range E6 to E10. Okay, copy the formula down E6 to E10. Read this. Okay, now moving on question number 12. Question number 12 is that apply number format with 0 decimal places and center the result horizontally in the range E5 to E10. Basically in this question we will apply number format with 0 decimal place on this range. Okay, you can select this range. Moving on Excel workbook and then enter this range. Okay, number format with 0 decimal places. Moving on Excel workbook, click on number group, select number format with 0 decimal places. Okay, and center horizontally. Here is alignment tab and center horizontal alignment. Okay, now moving on question number 13. Question number 13 is that in cell J5 enter a formula to calculate the gross appropriate revenue for the first workshop by multiplying the cost per attendance by the number of corporate attendance. Copy the formula to the range J6 to J10. Basically in this question we will have to enter a formula in cell J5 to calculate the gross corporate revenue for the first workshop. Moving on Excel workbook, click on cell J5. First we will enter is equal to F5 cost per attendance multiplying by corporate. Then press enter. It will be show corporate is here. It will be show gross corporate revenue. Copy the formula to the range J6 to J10. Moving on Excel workbook, copy the formula down J6 to J10. Now moving on question number 14. In question number 14, in cell K5 enter a formula to calculate the gross education revenue by subtracting the education discount rate from 1, multiplying the result the cost per attendee and multiplying by the number of education attendee. Copy the formula to the range K6 to K10. Basically in this question we will have to enter a formula in cell K5 to calculate the gross education revenue by subtracting the education discount rate from 1. You can see this instruction. Now moving on Excel workbook, and then we will apply and enter a formula in cell K5. First we will enter a is equal to in cell K5 into 1 minus G5 education discount into multiplying by cost per attendee and multiplying by education. Then press enter. It will be show education in here. It will be show gross education revenue. Calculate the gross education revenue. You can see this gross education revenue will be found in here. Now copy formula to the range K6 to K10. Copy down the formula K6 to K10. This is done now. Now moving on question number 15. In question number 15, in cell L5 enter a formula to calculate the total gross revenue by adding the corporate gross revenue and the education gross revenue. Copy the formula to the range L6 to L10. Basically in this question we will have to enter a formula in cell L5 to calculate the total gross revenue. For calculate total gross revenue, moving on by adding the corporate gross revenue and the education gross revenue. Moving on Excel workbook, click on cell L5. First we will enter is equal to corporate plus K5 is education. Then press enter. It will be find calculate the total gross revenue. Total gross revenue will be find, and then copy the formula down the L6 to L10. L6 to L10. This is good. Now you can see this. I have done this. Now moving on question number 16. Question number 16 is that format the range G5 to G10 as percent style with 0 decimal places and center the data horizontally. Basically in this question we will enter this range and we will select this range and then apply percent style on these ranges with 0 decimal places and data will be horizontally center. Moving on Excel workbook, first we will enter this range percent style with 0 decimal places. Moving on Excel workbook, click on number group, select percent style is here with 0 decimal places. 0 decimal places, and then center the data horizontally. Go to the alignment tab and then center the data horizontally. Now moving on, next question is question number 17. Format the range F5 to F10, J5 to L10 with accounting number format with 0 decimal places. Basically in this question we will apply accounting number format on these ranges. First we will select this F5 to F10. Moving on Excel workbook, first we will select this range and then apply accounting number format on this range. Apply accounting number with 0 decimal places. Moving on Excel book, go to the number group and count the format with 0 decimal places. Okay, now second range is that J5 to L10. Moving on Excel workbook, select this range and go to number group, apply counting number format with 0 decimal places. Okay, this is done now. Now moving on question number 18. Question number 18 is that change the width of column G, H and I to 9. Change the width of column J, K and L to 11. Okay, basically in this question we will change the width of columns. First we will select column J, H and I. Moving on Excel workbook, first we will select column G, H and I. Moving on Excel workbook, column G, H and I. Right click on this column, click on column width and column data will be 9. Column with data will be change data will be 9 and then press OK. G, H and I column width will be increases. Now change the width of column J, K and L to 11. Change the width of column J, K and L to 11. Moving on Excel workbook, J, K and L. Right click on this and click on column width and then we will change this data 11 on this column, then press OK. J, K and column L column width will be increases. Now moving on question number 19. Write align data in the range H5 to I10 and increase the indent 2 times. Write align data. First we will select this range. Basically in this question we will select this range and then write align data and then increase the indent 2 times. Moving on Excel workbook, select this range, enter in range area. Okay, right alignment is here and indent increase 2 times. Okay, now moving on question number 20. Question number 20 is that apply outside border to the range H4 to I10. Apply outside border to the range J4 to I10. Basically in this question we will apply outside border on these ranges. First range is that H4 to I10. Enter this range in range area and then go to home tab and click on borders. Outside border is that apply outside border on the first range and then second range is that J4 to L10. Select this range and enter this range in range area and then again apply outside border on this range. Okay, you can see this. Question number 21 is that apply landscape orientation. Landscape orientation. Moving on Excel workbook, go to the page layout tab, click on orientation and then select landscape orientation. You can see I have done this assignment 85%. I have done 90% of this assignment. For remaining question or do you want to do it for the complete course, you can contact me through my WhatsApp and email. My WhatsApp and email are given in the description and shown on my PC screen. I will provide you A+ grade in your all assignment, simulation, exam and complete course. I will handle your complete course. Please contact me for your complete course, your assignment help, your exam help. I will be available 24 hours and I will provide you A+ grade and I will give you very reasonable price. Please contact me for your course deal. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe my channel and like my video. Okay, you can see this. I have done very good this assignment. Please subscribe my channel, like my video. Best of luck. Thank you so much.